We live, we live, we live. Sam, who that nation? Let me put a link in the chat. What's down with it? Put a link in the chat. What's down with it? Who that to y'all? Ooh, foot my ass. Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? All right. All right. Let me go pin this link right quick. Hold up. Let me go pin this link. Give me a minute. Let me pin this link to YouTube. All right. Let's get started. Let's get started. What's down? What's down? I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me pin this link, man. Jerry G in the building, man. Shout out to Jerry G, man. Always in the building. Early. First one here, man. Appreciate that. And I'm here. What's down with it? Jerry G in the building, man. My nigga Jerry G be in this, man. I love Jerry G, man. Jerry G be in this mother. Ready. Ready to talk some Saint shit. Shout out to Jerry, man. Brother always helping me out promoting as well. I appreciate you, brother, promoting this channel as well, man. Appreciate you. Whew. One of the real ones. Appreciate it. Oh shit, I'm thirsty. Who that nation? We in here. We in here, man. I'm gonna go over another recap. And we're gonna talk Saints. Ball, we're gonna talk a little Jordyn Tyson, man. I wanna get into this guy, you know what I'm saying, and get into this draft. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm telling y'all, bro, it could have went our way no better. As much as it going on, you starting to hear the NBA, the NFL analysts praise this guy. This guy is unstoppable, man. This guy, him and Chris Olave, man, just to have another receiver, like we finally got a number two or number one, which I think got to be a number one. No disrespect to Olave. Either way it go, bro, the offense gonna be potent. I wouldn't. They need to go ahead and extend Olave, but excuse me, I wouldn't want it no other way. When I say I wouldn't want it no other way, I wouldn't want it no other way. I wouldn't want to go get Tyson and trade Olave. That'd be stupid as hell. I want to keep all our picks that we got on this roster and just get better. Let's get better, man. Let's get better. We drafted two first round receivers. Let's get it. Um, like I said, my concern was down with the TK in the building. What's that? What's good? What's good? TK in the building. What's down with it, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Um, yeah, man. This just been a spectacular draft for the Saints. I am so pumped for football season, man. Just the feeling of football season, man. It's just different, man. You know what I'm saying? The vibe of it, man. Ain't nothing like football. Damn, I wish that we didn't have to wait so long for it, but at least we got something to ponder on right now as we go into training camp. I think um mandatory. I don't know when. I think OTA start May 20th. Some start May 20th. Um, some start May 20th. I think it's mandatory mini camp or something like that. But man, I'm excited as hell, dog. I'm pumped for this season. I'm pumped for these picks to see what they're gonna do and see where we need to go from here. The NFC gonna be different. Like I said, I'm glad the Rams didn't go get them another weapon. They gonna stay right neutral where they at. Seahawks in decline. If you look at Seattle, I don't know why the hell they got them as number three. Dude, they lost the MVP running back. They lost. That's not gonna be easy to replace, man. That shit is not gonna be easy to replace. So they lost him. They lost what the guy name was Tyreek Woolen. They lost a lot of guys, man. They lost a lot of guys, and it's not gonna be the same to just lose one of those corners and your running back that just got MVP in the Super Bowl. One for Kenny Walker. That game could have went down to the wire. Sam Darnold wasn't really putting the ball down the field like that. He just played okay enough to win, but somebody else come in and learn a whole nother scheme. They lost a offensive coordinator. I'm telling you, bro, them people be playing them coordinators, losing them unless you got a shitty coordinator like Arthur Smith or somebody, and it's different. But if you got a Super Bowl winning coordinator like Kellen Moore, we see what happened with the Eagles when they dropped off in production. If you got somebody like that, it's different, bro. But they shit gonna drop, bro. They gonna see the meaning of having a good OC, like just letting people. Well, I know some of them gotta be wanting them head coach jobs. You can't stop them, but I'll be like, look, I'll pay you like a motherfucking head coach to stay here. So good thing we got a head coach and he ain't going nowhere or whatever. But I don't know. It's different. The OCs do make a difference sometimes. It does. Depending on the strength of your head coach, because he gonna always know to hire a good OC. Um, that's the thing about it. Like you could lose an OC. Like I said, we could be good um with Doug Nussmeyer, and lose him. But I mean, like Kellen Moore still know what he's doing. If he's being a wizard itself, he's an offensive minded OC. So I think it'll still keep it neutral. But like I said, man, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? So, but Jordyn Tyson, man, like I said, this guy is absolutely freak of nature. He gonna get the job done. We got a lot of good picks, man. Christian Miller, the D tap out of Georgia, Oscar Delp, Bryce Lance. These guys are good picks. And Kellen Moore said, look, he was on a Rich Eisen so a little earlier today, and he was just saying like, dude, his offense, he trying to have it clicking like a young Sean Payton or whatever. Remind me of a young Sean Payton, just got that motor. The guy is confident, man. Like he's confident. He know he gonna be here. Um, I'm glad he did. Shout out to Kellen Moore. I'm glad he decided to be here and to be in New Orleans and help this team out. Because, like I said, we could have got anybody else, and what I'm saying, a shitty ass head coach. Um, but shout out to Kellen Moore for coming. They need a young head coach. A lot of people want a John Harbaugh or somebody like that. But he's a young head coach. Young head coach. So you want somebody like that that's young because he's gonna have years to go. You know what I'm saying? Like 20, you get 20, 30, 40, really get like 50 years out of him. But you know what I'm saying? For somebody to try to consider retiring. So I think he like 30 something. But like I said, man, Jordyn Tyson, we could pull up. Let me pull up some of his information. Pull up some of his information. Jordyn Tyson, I got all this shit on here. I'm not worried about the injury history anymore. Fuck the injury history. The Saints gonna be nice, man. You just gonna have to take it or leave it, bro. You can either be with us or you could be against us. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have these scoffers, and y'all gotta watch out, man, because some of these people is not Saints fans. They try to, you know what I'm saying, give their own tweet. I want to see individual games. George said individual. Let's go to individual games stats to see how many yards he was putting up per game. I didn't know they had this on ESPN. Let's see. Game log. Come on, man. Let me go to the NCAA football. Let's see this. Okay, look, I'm glad they got this. Excellent. This is what I want to see. Wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna look up his individual game log. I'm gonna see individual games, how much what he was doing. I don't know why they kicked me out the studio. But we're gonna deal with it, man. We're gonna go into this guy individual game success to see what he was doing per game. Let's see if there's any inconsistency in his chart. If he had a 100-yard game, then have a 50-yard game, which I know he didn't. But let's go into it and let's talk about it. If you're just coming in here, like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Drop a super chat if you can. And I appreciate it. We're gonna get it rolling. All right, let's get it. How they got all this shit on here? All right, so let's go into the individual game stats and see what this nigga looking like. Let me know if y'all can see it, cause y'all should be able to see this. I'm in 250. Okay. So let's go to the first game that they won. Let's see what year is this. This 2025. Okay, the year that they won. Okay, so they beat NAU, and he had 100. So this is in the game opener, right? So this shows you this guy's ready to fucking get busy. In a home opener, they blew a team out, and he had 12 receptions for 141 yards, 11.8 average. So he averaged over a first down a catch. I mean, 12 receptions is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That's like almost an NFL record. 22 long and two touchdowns. So this guy shows you that he just came out and he just wanted to get busy. Um, they got lost to Mississippi State, um, powerhouse school, well, so-called power, still SEC team. He had 6 catches for 68 yards. He still had a touchdown. Still semi-productive. Against Texas State, he had 100 and a buck 105, 105 yards, 6 receptions, and 17 point. Oh, that means he was acting a fucking animal. And if you see the first one, two, three, four, first 4 games, he averaged, he got a touchdown. In his first 4 games, I think it might have a touchdown every game because he got hurt too. So this guy had 17.5 on average on 105. He picked it right back up. And this wasn't necessarily a bad game. 68 yards ain't a bad game. You know, you had other people getting involved. The quarterback probably was playing like chicken shit. Then you get another win, right? You go down here, you get 7 catches. This guy's absolutely ridiculous. 7 catches. I think this is the game he got hurt right here. This guy had 7 catches, right? Hold on, let me go up a little bit. See this nigga. This nigga had 7 catches, 43 yards, 6.1 average, 19 long, and a touchdown against Baylor. Then he go, what's down with it? And Hurricane Mike is in the building, man. Good timing, man. What's up with it? Hurricane Mike.
What's going on, man?
Says, enter the This must be a good time for you, huh, Mikey?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good time. It's a good time. I'm glad, man. Good to see Mike back to back. Welcome us with his presence, man. Shout out to my dude, Mike. Let me read his comment right quick, Mike. He said, "Is it, man? What's up, brother? What's up, Spearsy? Good to see you, brother. Who that to you? What do you think about Pete Warner and Cesar Ruiz possibly getting traded? Now the Saints got drafted Jeremiah and Danny Sussman last year. Um, how I think Pete Warner? Because I remember one time he led the league in tackles. Actually, Pete Warner. I say give him. I say give him to mid-season. If he start fucking up, get rid of him and bringing Danny Stutt. We could use Danny Stutzman in that role. If he start not performing to that expectation that we want him to, then get rid of him. But I would give him to half the season to see where he at. Give him to the trade deadline, and let's see where he at. And with Cesar Ruiz, I'll say the same thing for him. Give him to the trade deadline. He talked a lot of shit. He was saying he went on to Ryan Armstead podcast and was, you know what I'm saying, bold as a lion. So let's see if he could back this shit up. You said people doubting you. Well, I believe that you can do it. But if you go to fucking up in the deadline, Jeremiah Wright is gonna replace that nigga. How you feel about that, Mikey?
Right. I mean, look, I've always like a lot of people just not like Pete Warner for whatever reason. Look, I've never had a problem with him. Like Pete Warner, he's I think important to our team because I feel like he's the number one. Like he's probably one of the top guys when it comes to tackles. I think he's
Yeah,
probably
he's
our
yeah,
best.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, he's
he's
really good
probably
with
our best.
tackles.
Yeah, I think he's probably our best tackling linebacker. I think he was like our second best, behind Demario. And even some years, I feel like Pete Warner did better than Demario when it came to tackling like a couple years ago. So
Right.
I think I would, I would, I would definitely keep Pete Warner. Cesar Ruiz, he's just, yeah, like there's no amount of words I can say that describes my feelings for Cesar Ruiz because the dude be blocking like the dude be blocking like he's turned around. Like there was this one time where Tyler Shuck got sacked. Cesar Ruiz literally pushed the dude in the Shuck, and there was this one time where this dude is backwards. I'm like, how did you end up being backwards?
Man. Yeah, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of like with you with it. I don't think Pete Warner is that bad. He always had when he came out the dump, he was getting a lot of tackles, and but Caesar is a different case. You know what I'm saying? Like we'll see how he act. I always been kind of low key high on Pete Warner. I mean, that first season, I think he led the league in tackles, not just the team. He might have been a team of the league. I can't remember, but he get a lot of tackles as a linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Good with stopping the run. But like I said, he had some good plays. Cesar Ruiz is his ass is grass if you don't play. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I was high on Cesar Ruiz. Like, look, bro, you got to understand this Cesar Ruiz watching shit. You're a first round pick, bro. You got to live up to the expectation. I'm always to give a nigga another chance. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in Cesar Ruiz, but if he act a ass, then we got somebody that's just gonna have to replace him. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't be a first round pick and you're already underperforming. He had a one good decent season, but you can't be the weak link on the roster and to get exposed. So yeah, like it's like Broderick Jones. Young lady say like a Broderick Jones, like he'll have a good game. Then next thing, it look like a chicken and shitted on him on it. You know what I'm saying on his game.
Right.
So yeah,
Right.
I do see that, and yeah, I see what you're saying. Tyrone
Facts.
Keaton. He just like a Project Jones. Yeah. What's down with it, man? What's down with it? What's good? I'm about to join the stream. Okay, cool, man. Come on up here. The link is in the chat. Um, Go ahead, Mikey. So before I get back to this shit. Go ahead. What's down
Oh
with it,
yeah.
man? What's down? This must be a good time for y'all. What's down with it? What's down, man? Y'all probably I
Yeah.
appreciate y'all coming in there. Uh, so let's get to back. Go ahead, Mikey. What you got
Well,
on?
yeah.
Well, I heard you just said about Siri. How do you feel about? Because I seen your video, and y'all, like I said, uh, like and subscribe to my nigga Mikey podcast. He be bringing out some good stuff. But I seen you when you were talking about Jordan Tyson and saying if everybody don't like it, they could kick rocks, they can eat crow. What's
Right.
up with it? Striving skate.
What's
It's
good? What's
good,
good,
man.
Izzy? How's it going, man?
What's up, man? Who that to you, baby?
Who that
What's
to
up,
you, man?
Skate?
What's up, Hurricane Mike? Hey, man, happy birthday, bro.
Thank you, man.
Oh, happy birthday, Hurricane Mikey.
Yeah,
Happy
today's
birthday.
his
Happy
birthday. I think
birthday.
his birthday is today, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
happy
I'm right
birthday,
then.
brother. Happy birthday.
I thought your birthday was yesterday, but I did not know your birthday was today. But happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Appreciate
to
it, man.
Hurricane Mike.
Yeah, how's
Appreciate it, man.
everybody's doing today? Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. No, not Tuesday, Wednesday. It's
Mike finna get
Wednesday.
in his birthday bag, man.
Yep.
That's good. I'm just gaming, playing me some Tom Clancy Division. I can talk about the Jordan Tyson pick. That pick was amazing. I thought we were gonna take Carnell Tate. Izzy, me and you were both wrong about Carnell Tate going to the Saints. Man, he went to the Titans. Man,
Right.
we were so close to get him, but got robbed by the Titans.
Right. I think, in my opinion, I think Tyson is a better receiver than Tate. He got more upside. He played the one. The thing that why I wanted Cornell over Tate is because just looking at the injury concern, like that's had me kind of like, nah. I think we could go back into the second round and get for him. So that's kind of what had me kind of like
Appreciate it.
stuttering. You feel me? Like so
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
Yeah,
but
true,
if it go down to
true.
pure talent is Jordan Tyson. Like it's pure. That's just pure talent. He is got the most upside. Like Cornell Tate, to me, I'm not saying he's not gonna be good. He got the potential to be. To me, kind of just remind me of Emmanuel Sanders. I don't know why, just the way he
Right.
run routes and stuff. But he wasn't the best receiver in the draft. It was Jordan Tyson. People just didn't want to take the issue on the gambling with him. What's up, Jerry G man?
What's
It's
up?
good, Jay.
Oh,
What's
Jerry G in
down?
the house.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up?
So
Nothing
yeah,
much. We're
that,
just
You
that
know,
chilling.
that's how I
hey,
feel
hey,
about it.
hey, Izzy.
What's down?
You know what I heard?
What?
I heard word on the street is a familiar somebody who will remain nameless is celebrating something very, very special today. It's just a little birdie telling
Oh,
me something. I think
oh,
I'm trying to figure out who's celebrating a birthday today. I had to search and look for this person and look for that person, and then bam, it clicked. Happy birthday to my young little brother Mikey.
Appreciate it,
Man, man. You should be now what, 21, 22 right now,
Mikey's
Mikey?
17, I believe.
man.
Shit,
Yeah, I'm 17.
Yeah,
he
he's
young. I
17.
ain't,
Man, I'm trying to
I
get
ain't
him
know
to
that
be a
nigga was that
grown ass
young.
man, dog.
Trust me, I'm definitely feeling. I'm definitely feeling the age right now.
Man, man. Damn, y'all making me feel old. But
Yeah, I
you
went to bed last night
y'all
16, and I woke
y'all some
up.
youngsters, bro.
Yep.
I mean, look, I got you, Mikey, I got Skate, I got Izzy, man, how time flies. My goodness.
Yeah, I was 12 when I started all this podcasting.
Yeah, that was
That's
like
crazy.
5 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah, you talk.
Damn. I just realized that.
five, five,
Oh,
5 years, Mikey.
where'd the time go?
How time look like that song by Janet Jackson. How time flies when you're having fun.
Right?
Yeah, ain't that true, Izzy?
Right, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wow. Skate, how you doing, little bro? I got two little
Oh,
brothers
I'm
up in
doing
here,
good.
man.
Just playing some Tom Clancy Division.
Gotcha. So Skate, we gotta get your intake, bro. I had my say so. Izzy had his say so, and Mikey had his say so. But I gotta get your recap reaction on after the draft this past weekend. What you think? What you think of the
I
pitching we
mean,
got?
I like the Jordan Tyson pick and the defensive lineman pick because we definitely need a defensive lineman ASAP because we keep on getting injured and injured again and again, which just makes sense. So yeah, we definitely need to take Christian Miller from Georgia University. But the
Yeah,
problem is that we didn't get no cornerback in round 3. We only got a cornerback in round 7 maybe.
yeah. That what's his name? JT Hall from Iowa.
Yeah,
TJ Hall.
that's a good one. That's a good one. He might try to be good. He might be good, but he seems he's good. But I don't know why we didn't get no cornerback in round 3 or no linebacker in round 4 too. Because he just went past on Mickey Loomis. Just went past on Harold Perkins like multiple times. He ain't even thinking about getting him. He only drive at a guard. I get that we need a guard. I get that we need to get rid of Cesar Reese. But the problem is, man, we don't have no linebackers, man. Because we definitely need somebody like Harold Perkins. Now he's on the Atlanta Falcons.
Yep. But hey, overall, I like what I saw. I mean, I even like I didn't expect the trade that was going to happen that Saturday.
And
Because
why the heck we traded why we get an edge rusher like a backup edge rusher?
the thing about it, because at first we had like how many picks did we have? Is it like what was it 8
Yeah, we
altogether?
had 8. I believe it was 8.
Right.
So
Yeah, we had first, second,
so
third.
even though we had a trade, but we still had like a round 6 and a round 7 pick. So I'm cool with that.
All right,
Right.
all right. Then that's your opinion on that one, but yeah, I'm just getting tired of this general manager named Mickey Loomis. He's on my nerves.
But
Really on
when
my
you got to
nerves.
give, well, I tell you what, either we don't like Mickey Loomis or not, you got to give the man the benefit of the doubt because he turned a few things around these last couple of months.
Right.
I mean,
Like,
I
I
mean,
mean,
think
crazy.
about it. Think about it. It started. After the Super Bowl in February. I mean, and they were talking about the increase of the salary cap, and they didn't go super crazy. And we were like plus on the on the salary cap, and we're always talking about Saints under the cap. That Saints under the cap. I've been hearing that for the last couple of years, but what happened? We always stay on the positive side. And look how things turned out. And then we made some good moves in free agency. We just wrapped up the draft
Good move.
with the guys that we need. And you got the schedule release coming up in a couple of weeks. So, hey, you got to give them the benefit of the doubt, man. You got to.
True. That makes sense.
Right.
Yep. And Lord knows, we all know Mickey Lumen made a lot of mistakes at around this, for a while, but he turned a new leaf. Like these last couple of months, and just wrapped up with the draft. And the one thing, I know Mike know where I'm going with this.
I already know.
Come up, Mickey Loomis always come up to the podium doing his press conference, and he always be whacking on some gum. He didn't do it. He didn't do it this weekend.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Dennis Allen was the whole problem. And then when we fired Dennis Allen, we fired the evil spirits.
Oh, don't mention that, man. He's a terrible coach. He was a terrible coach. He was
Wait, when we got rid of him, we got rid of the evil spirits. Like Mickey Loomis actually remembered how to be a GM after that.
Let me get to this comment right quick, fellas. Spears, he said Izzy likes the Oscar Del pick. You asking me? He said some people aren't, but some are saying he could be the next George Kittle. I heard that both are saying both are the same size. Both were drafted for their blocking skills. Delt was underutilized. Yeah, that could be true. Like you said, some of these guys underutilized. He's going to Georgia, so they got getting them good wide receivers, good. So it's hard sometimes to get your name up, and what I'm saying, if you fight for that position, like you said, George Kittle was, I think, a 4th or 5th round pick, and dude has got blazing speed. He's 6'5", and trust me, if a motherfucker like Kellen Moore to go get you, then he wants to use you, especially we got in the 3rd round, so he gonna get used in that personnel package, so yeah, that's a good move when I look back at it. I didn't remember if he was like that, but looking at his speed, and if dude picked him that early, like Kellen Moore sees something, he sees something.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And to tell you the truth, Kellen Moore was not playing around, bro. He was getting that offense in line, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kellen Moore know what he was doing. If you just let the man just sit back and just let the man cook, let him do his job. We in good shape, bro. I mean, look how things turned around when he came in last year. Look how things turned around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Are you talking about last year NFL draft, Jerry G?
Yeah, I mean, Kellen Moore. I mean, he just done turned things around, bro. I mean, since he became coach.
Yeah, look what he did when he made the thing about it. What you could see from Kellen Moore is when his pick stepped in, which is Tyler Shuck. Rattler wasn't his pick, so when his player stepped in, his player elevated everything. That's why we going talking about Tyler Shuck. I was talking about that was his draft pick. That wasn't Dennis Allen's draft pick and Rattler. You know what I'm saying? That was his draft pick. So it's like even though I believe Rattler got the talent, it just his mental not there yet. He can't close games. He you know what I'm saying. But Shuck, to go to everybody looking at him like he crazy. You know what I'm saying? Lewis Reddick was the only one that said something positive about Tyler Shuck, and he seems good. Scouts see stuff, bro. Like you said, you could pick. Like you said, you go to scouting, picking people, and then, like you said, same thing with it. Nobody thought Brock Purdy in the 7th round was gonna do that. They went got him, and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to visualize that pick. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter what round. If you because some players got the talent, but if you got a motherfucker like Kellen Moore that can unlock talent, because all these NFL players got talent. Sometimes their confidence might lower. Like you said, they'll be underutilized. You're like, look, let me go get this. I can turn this guy into this because I can see his potential. Shit, he had to skip over Shadow Sanders. And now look at Shadow. 10 interceptions, 7 touchdowns. Not saying he ain't going to be good, but shit, we don't know. He had a horrible rookie season.
Yep.
Everybody hyping him the fuck up.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know if it's from bad coaching or and shit, but look, I don't give a damn. Look, I wanted Shadow too. I was, what I'm saying, I was finna motherfucking Batista bomb somebody over that shit, but we got Chuck. And I kind of knew Shuck him when he was playing for the Ducks. But dude, I mean, like
Yeah.
it's mental, bro. That dude is a mind assassin. He can read it, and then imagine you get him some weapons. That's why because we need receivers, we need weapons. We need to go back to that Drew Brees type offense. You know what I'm saying? We had 18, we averaged 18 points per game. You know what I'm saying? We need offense. Our defense was already top 10. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Alontae Taylor, he gone, but shit, Quincy Riley had a higher cover grade than him, and Kool-Aid McKinstry. He his covering skills wasn't all that.
Right. I mean, with a lot of like the thing about the Saints, especially like the Saints draft strategy, what I've liked over the last couple of years, they've been going after the guys with the highest ceiling. Instead, because like I remember I remember like the Saints used to go like best player available, which obviously you want to draft best player available, but like usually the guys that they would draft or guys that's like the ceiling really wasn't like they could be good for like a couple years, but like I mean like because when they drafted right, for example, like Peyton Turner, Andres Pete, Marcus Davenport, those are guys where their ceiling was not high. But now you see all the last couple years with Sanker, Shuck, Banks, Fuaga, like even this past year, right, with Tyson and Miller, like these guys have crazy ceiling, or they might not be like great impact players like year one, but by year two, year three, these gonna be dogs. Like, I'm talking about like double D dogs. Like yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is for Mickey Loomis, he didn't resign Alontae Taylor too. Izzy, I know you don't like him. I don't know why he didn't extend Alontae Taylor's contract like that. If we would have extended him, then we would have kept him. But no, doing the same thing over and over again. Oh
Right.
wait, he's
I
back.
mean,
He's
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I still respect Alontae Taylor, and I wish him the best in Tennessee. But every time the Saints play against the Titans, I hope he allows like 15 touchdowns, and like I hope he gets scored on. I hope he gets scored on 4 times, and I hope he gets penalized 15 times or something like that. Every time he plays against the Saints. Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, but Alontae Taylor, man, we'll miss him, bro. Well, I don't know. I like Alontae Taylor. I lost respect for him, but I mean, he just Mickey Loomis didn't extend him,
Right.
so he keeps on doing the same thing, and that's why he pissed the Saints fans off like that. Because I was pissed off about not resigning Alontae Taylor. I don't know why he didn't do it. Like he just
Right.
don't
I
do
mean,
the job right.
like. Alontae Taylor's biggest weakness was the outside. Like that's why I couldn't justify the Titans giving him $60 million to be an outside corner. You want to play him in the slot? Go for it. You want to blitz him? Go do it. You want to play him in zone? Go for it. You want to play him man zone? Go ahead. But on the outside, heck no. Like I remember we played against the Rams. The dude literally got like it was a couple years ago, and the game was on Thursday night. Towards the end of the 23 season, we played the Rams. It was so bad, Alontae Taylor got benched because he couldn't play the
Yeah.
outside. So,
Oh wow.
um, yeah. So we'll have to see how things go with that. I mean, I definitely still think I know we signed Emerson yesterday, I think, but I
Yeah, we
still
did.
would like,
We did.
yeah, I still would like the Saints to, I'm still not a huge fan of the cornerback room. I think, our corners are solid, but I think, we don't have that shutdown guy like when we had Lattimore, the guy that would shut down the number one receiver. Because I'm sorry, Kool-Aid, he can't do that, and I don't think Quincy Riley can do that, at least not yet. Like for example, when we had Lattimore, he would go get Julio, go get Mike Evans, go get Tyreek Hill, go get everybody's number one. And Lattimore would do a good job locking him down, man. Go after DK Metcalf. Go after whoever, you can think of. So And yeah, Taylor wanted to get paid, you know. And look, I'm sure if we were Alontae Taylor, we probably would have easily signed that $60 million deal. But at the end of the day, man, you know, it's all about black and gold over here. But hey, like I said, you know, I wish him the best in Tennessee. I don't wish, you know, injury on him. I hope he has a good, sustained career in Tennessee, and I hope, you know, he makes a name for himself over there. But as it comes to the Saints, man, we looking at the future because the future starts now, man. You still got these crazy ass people saying how the Saints finish in third in the NFC South, but no, we gotta show them. Nah, this year, man.
It's the fact that I know you said Taylor wanted to get paid, bro, but it's the fact that what he did. You go on TikTok and see disrespect to the Saints. The nigga wasn't no Marshawn Lattimore. Like Marshawn Lattimore had 5 picks in one season. He struggled to get 4. The thing about the Taylor thing is the way he did it, the way he went out. Like you want the Saints, you getting mad at the Saints, you being passive aggressive, and you want the Saints to pay you like you a fucking JPJ or like a dude. Jamel Dean didn't even get. Jamel Dean only got 12 million. He had the third best cover grade. He had an 87. JPJ had a 95. He way at the bottom with a 72. Yeah, he made decent plays, but bro, nobody not gonna pay you no fucking 20 million. You feel me? Like I'm all for a player getting paid if they on point. You get paid on how productive you are. Michael Thomas wanted to get paid like a top receiver. Pay him. Like I'm all if their Saints want to pay Michael Thomas, Elvin Kamara, and Marshawn Lattimore when it was the time, then I would have been pissed off at the Saints. You see what I'm saying? It's like them dudes worked that. They worked for that contract. Dude work for a decent contract, not no motherfucking get no big bag money like that, bro. You're not even top 10. You're not even top 20 in covering, bro. A cornerback job is to cover. Yeah, you might get good plays, good safety blitz here and there. But bro, if you're not performing and you want 20 million, man, that's an overpay. That's bullshit. Fuck Alontae Taylor for what he did and how he went on Twitter and started running his motherfucking mouth. Nigga ain't worth that money. Disrespect my Saints. Fuck that nigga. Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
I didn't know nobody was still going. I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, tell us how you really feel, man.
Because I'm saying he was, listen, Mike, he was disrespectful. Like, if you seen that shit, what he did, and then on YouTube, when they asking him, where you want to go, he's like, nah, like, I ain't really, like, he was really, like this when he was just become a free agent, and he, like, the money don't match. Bitch, you ain't that good. I'm going to just keep it real, bro. Nothing personal against the nigga, but I'm talking about football, strictly football. You wasn't that good to be crying over some fucking money. You congratulate to the Tennessee Titans for making the worst move in NFL history, bro. Signing the nigga. Dude, Jamel Dean got signed with the Pittsburgh, and he only got 12 million. This dude got 20 million, and he not even in the top 10 in cover grade. Like how Quincy Riley, look it up if y'all think I'm bullshit. Quincy Riley had a higher cover grade than him. Alontae was sitting at a 72. These guys had like a 75 above. So you got a corner that's not even, you supposed to be a cornerback one, but how do your two got a high? How the fucking Marshawn Lattimore had a 79? So let's not play this game like he don't get burnt in coverage. Then I can see if you getting burnt and you getting interceptions or you getting picks, kind of like Eli Apple. Eli Apple used to get fucking burnt, but he used to get some picks. Like, dude, you just not gonna do that. I seen too many come past. I seen Tracy Porter. I seen Jabari Greer. I seen people that made impact in big stages. Motherfuckers catching picks in the Super Bowl. Pick six, man, and like, dude, stop it. Man, dude, what even you can't I just don't like people that do all that shit. They not that cold, bro. To me, like you didn't make no impact. We was a losing fucking team. If you was making picks and impacting the game, that'd be different.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to like, and here's what I don't like that a lot of players do. Like, I remember earlier in the year, right? Alontae Taylor and also Chris Olave. I remember it was after the Panthers game. They were talking about like getting paid, and I understand, you know, you want to get your money, but focus on winning first, okay? Like why do God like the off season is when you're supposed to be focusing on getting that money.
Right.
If you get paid during the season, cool. But like during the season, that should be like you should be hardcore on winning. Not being like, oh, I might not even be here next year, so why should I even try? Like, no, you're in the Saints right now. To try and win, and whatever happens after the year happens after the year. That's why we call it an off season. Because there is no season going on.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like,
true, bro. Like that's true. It's like Tyrone said exactly. Getting way better and got paid less. Like you don't see dude crying. That's through the fucking Super Bowl winning cornerback. Like you feel me? Like contributed to that Super Bowl team. Fuck him, but he did it. But you know what I'm saying? And that's what it was, bro. And I think he might have had an interception on Breeze that game or whatever. I'm not giving him credit, but I'm just speaking facts. How do I feel about my corner room? It's okay, but it's like Alante Taylor. Like if we like listen, bro, I was more like Marshawn Lattimore leaving the team was more like depressed. Like damn, this Marshawn Lattimore. Yeah, he might be on the decline, but that's still Marshawn Lattimore. Like you know what I'm saying? Like clamping people up, the best of it. Like we talking about when the fuck did Alante Taylor clamp a nigga up, put a nigga on an island? Like they had Marshall Lattimore was blocking down Mike Evans, like putting him on an island, bro. Erasing motherfuckers for game. Had that in that Eagles game, jumped up and changed the whole momentum. Remember we down 14-0 against Philadelphia? And that motherfucker got on a skyscraper and jumped up and took that shit, bro. That changed. The dome went crazy, bro. The dome went crazy. And that changed the whole momentum of the game, bro. Like defense. That dude, when the fuck is Alante Taylor changed the whole momentum of a game? You know what I'm saying? We ain't even contending, bro. Like just imagine if Alante Taylor was a pick cornerback or press man and he was getting interception and shit, that would change the game. We lost some games by like a touchdown or two. Imagine if Alante Taylor could change. Like think about the Atlanta game was close. The Bucks game was not the Bucks game. A couple of them games was close. That if he just get a pick, it goes the other way. It goes in our favor, right? Marshawn Lattimore did that before, where it went the other way in our favor, which is the difference between a win. So my thing is, bro, like I just don't like people like you just dip or whatever. The Saints did it, like how they did Reggie Bush. He just left. It is what it is. I just don't like when a motherfucker talking shit like they somebody like Eli Apple bitch ass, like you know what I'm saying, and you know, and Jared Cook, somebody talking shit and they did fucked up. But even they had a more of a better role than Alante Taylor. Like he wasn't really a bad player, but he not no dude wasn't really good to me. Like I'm sorry, all the hype around that motherfucker. I didn't see. Listen, I seen good corners, bro. I seen them, dude. I seen Tracy Porter pick off fucking Brett Favre and the best of the best and get a pick six in the Super Bowl. Like till he do some shit like that. Dude, don't talk to me about no motherfucking Alante Taylor, man. Like average corner, mediocre, bro. Fucking mediocre. Mediocre ass nigga, man. Yeah, somebody, one of y'all could go, man. I know I could have running my shit all day. Yeah, go to somebody else. What y'all think? So what y'all think, man? Like I said, he mediocre to me, bro. So like I said, he just he just running his mouth on the Saints and shit. I don't like it, bro. He opt to me. Fuck him.
Yeah, I second that.
Right.
What are you talking about? You talking about Eli Apple?
No, I'm talking about Alante Taylor running his motherfucking mouth like he a top
Man.
corner and
Oh man,
disrespecting the
fuck him.
Saints.
He gone.
Right.
Moving on to bigger and better things now.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, just disrespect. It's all good, man. But it's just like we're gonna be better.
Hey, you know what? I like the disrespect because that lets you know you made a fool of yourself.
Right.
Just facts.
Yeah.
Skate.
I don't know. Skate dropped off.
Oh, he said he'll be right back. Okay. All right, Skate. We'll still be here when you return. We ain't going nowhere.
Right. Yeah, this
you can't keep the Who That Nation down, bruh.
Yeah, keep him down, dog. I'm just so.
We keep things
Oh,
live
that's a
here.
good
We keep
comment.
it going, bro.
That's a good comment. He said Marshawn Lattimore is still a free agent. Would you guys be open to bringing him back at the right price? I will, and I'll tell you why. If you really look at it, let me just explain why I would. Right, not only for nostalgia purposes, but that dude is a veteran. His leadership skills, and he always was pumping the team up. Right, I think he the one who started that shit when he used to run all the way down the field and what you call him, and do that the interception shit. This is why I would bring him back. And he had a higher cover grade than any one of our corners. He had a 79. The way that Washington used him, they had him playing zone. He's not a zone cornerback. He's a press man. That's why that was kind of weird right there because he's not a man. He's a man press corner. They was using him in zone. And when you look at usually a player, this is with NBA or NFL. Usually a player when they go down, they usually fall off the next season. Like let's say Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson didn't fall off the same season when he was in Seattle. That's why if he fell off, they wouldn't have gave him a fucking bag. He fell off where? In Denver, right?
Right.
So he fell off the next season. You don't never see a nigga get traded and fall off. I'm talking about mid-season. You might see somebody get traded in the off-season, like Le'Veon Bell, right? And then don't produce with the next team. I don't think I ever seen a motherfucker drop off when they get traded mid-season like he did. Shows you that they was using him wrong. Like he was playing decent for the Saints. He went from a 74 cover grade all the way down to a 40. That shows you that when you switch teams, something happened. How do you take a major step back when you switch teams? Because the scheme that they had for him, they had him playing zone and not man, and that he's a press corner. So would I bring him back for the right price? He played the Saints. Yes, I would bring him back because I didn't see him. He played when he was with the Saints. He played good. I don't think he washed up. He might not be in his prime no more, but at best he probably could still get the job done. And then, like you said, if he fuck up, you just put somebody else in. But what's the gamble? It's not like he was playing bad when he was with us. I'll bring him back. I'll bring motherfucker back.
Well, yeah, that's your opinion.
I'll bring him back. I look most like for nostalgia purposes, dude. That's what I do. Marshawn Lattimore, man. That shit. Oh man, all players from 2017. I still feel like they got it, bro. I mean, like I said, that's my issue. If because he dropped off mid-season, but he still statistically had a higher cover grade than any one of our cornerbacks. He had a 79. That's higher than Quincy Riley and Marshawn Lattimore. And he had a higher cover grade than Alontae Taylor. Alontae Taylor had a 72. He said, who that said he gonna beat them Falcons? Fuck the Falcons. Fuck the Atlanta Falcons. Somebody being funny in the chat.
Fuck him.
That shit lame. That rise up shit. Why do they keep saying it's like some Black Power shit? Huh?
Did they rise up to win a Super Bowl?
Rise up and get their asses beat. Fuck the Saints. Come your ass up here, man. Come tell us.
Come on, click that link.
Yeah, click that link, motherfucker.
Unless you're scared, you swept us twice. Come on up in that panel. Come on. Bring your ass up in here. They like to talk about us so much. Bring your ass on in here.
He said he rised up and swept. But nigga, y'all didn't even win a fucking Super Bowl, so why y'all talking about it? Go get a bowl, nigga. Shit. Fake ass sweep, man. Talking about a fucking regular season game, nigga. I'm on a PC. Yeah, get your ass up in this motherfucker.
Get your ass up in here.
He talking about something. You done swept a motherfucker. Man, sweep that fake ass Super Bowl under the road that y'all didn't win.
And is it how many Super Bowls they won?
0. Why they talking to us?
Exactly.
Why y'all even talking to us? Tim Dunn, Tua. Yeah, what's down with it, Tim Dunn? What's down with it? Tim Dunn back in the building. What's up with it, Tim Dunn? Who that nation, man? They coming in here now. What's down with it? Be Creole. Like and subscribe. Let me join. I don't see you on the stage. Click the link. The link is in the chat, bro. You that delusional? Link at the bottom of the screen so you can get 8 up.
don't want none. See, that's the problem right there, Izzy. They love to run their mouth, but when they get on the panel, they scared.
They're scared to fucking death.
They are scared. Big time.
When you get your ass tore up live. These Saint Sharks. He gonna act like he can't find the fucking link.
You still back there, bro?
He gonna act like he can't find the link. That's what it is. Who that, man? Shout out to all the Saints fans coming in this motherfucker. You know that motherfucker gonna act like he can't find the link. He see that bitch right at the screen. Look, he don't see the link. See, this is what I'm saying. It's stupid. This lying shit.
See, now you understand why I be
he see the link pin. If anybody can see the link in the chat, I know this nigga can see that shit.
Yeah, he just don't want none of this heat.
You don't want this smoke, nigga.
No, he don't want to get he don't want to get humbled on here. He know what's gonna happen.
I'm gonna drop the link again. I'm gonna drop that bitch again so I can humble the shit out of his ass.
Bring your 28-3, 25-point blown lead ass up in here in here, bro. Bring your ass on up in here.
I'm finna see a nigga get plastered alive. Here we go. Y'all finna see a last man standing match.
He's gonna get embarrassed.
This is how we get down on this Saints page. We want the smoke. We want the motherfucking smoke, nigga. This is how we get down. We gonna prove that your team is shitty as hell.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna prove it, nigga. Especially with these division rivals. There you go. ATL in the building. ATL in the building.
What's y'all niggas talking about, nigga?
Yeah, nigga, we here, nigga.
What's y'all niggas talking about, nigga? Hey, listen. I look all right. But I ain't gonna lie though. Y'all had a good draft though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all had a good draft.
That's right.
Y'all had a good draft.
That's right.
So let's talk about that empty ass trophy case. Right? So you said you swept us, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep the sweep in context, right? Because the sweep, Olave had a blood clot in his lung. But the Super Bowls, when it came out of Super Bowl, y'all have never been in contention like us, right?
Man, nigga, we all know that shit was paid for, nigga.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
You talking about humble?
That nigga said that shit was paid for. So the shit y'all had.
Man, come on, gang. So you telling me the Falcons had one of the greatest offenses in NFL history, and they couldn't score in the second half.
You talking about the motherfucking outfit?
That's that.
And couldn't score in the second half.
Hey, is it that? There you go again with that.
What do you mean?
I don't know what he's talking about. He's a guy bringing up uniforms.
Man, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. I swept you last year.
I swept
you last year, nigga.
With a fake ass fucking broom.
This is 2026, bro. We going into the newest season, bro. Forget about last year.
Hey, you don't even got your best defender no more. What's that nigga name? What's your linebacker? That don't even play no more.
Stop it. Kaden Ellis is better than Demario Davis.
Pause for a second.
Oh, and we took him from there. We took Kaden Ellis from them niggas.
Oh yeah, you got Kaden Ellis. You right. You right. You got.
Yeah, see, there you go right there. That's y'all Super Bowl. That's the only because you'll never win the big one.
But we took Kaden Ellis from y'all and we sent him back.
Let me say this right here. Let me educate you on something. As long as the New Orleans Saints are in the NFC South, you will never ever even sniff or make the playoffs or the Super Bowl. As long as the New Orleans Saints are in this division, you ain't got no chance, bro. I'm just.
Bro, I know I'm y'all most hated rival, bro. Y'all my most hated rival, bro. I know what's going on, bro.
Yeah, cause I mean,
I know what that. I got the best running back in the NFL.
And that's y'all only hope.
And that's all the fuck they gonna have.
Robinson beat us. That's the only time when y'all battle, when y'all have beat on.
Yeah, I guess he all pro. I guess he just want to see a motherfucking a Pro Bowl. You don't want no.
Hey, Tyler Shook, your quarterback good. I ain't gonna lie, he good.
Yeah. Y'all don't even know who's gonna be y'all quarterback.
Shit. Already.
Who's gonna be y'all? Y'all gonna go get fucking Aaron Rodgers next?
That's to be the
determined. Motherfucker out of retirement. Oh, you dropped off, right? It was too much pressure. Too much pressure, man.
Wait a
My
minute.
nigga Jerry going an
And
animal.
I
Where
just
you at?
remember
Mike is
something.
still on the stage?
Yeah, Mike's still
Hurricane
back
Mike
there.
got his strat. He's sitting back playing fucking checkers.
Yeah, what playing checkers? see, that's what I needed
Fuck
Mike.
Drake London.
Oh my God! But that wasn't that nice. Wasn't that really nice?
You don't want no smoke.
I keep telling y'all. They
You don't want no motherfucking smoke.
Look, they always be running their mouths on Twitter and X and Instagram and all that stuff, on YouTube and all that when they're in the chat. But when they get on the panel with us Saints fans, they don't want none.
You don't want no smoke.
Us. They don't want none of this heat, bruh. Not at all. I'm telling you.
Hell no, they don't want nothing, bro. They
do not
know,
want
bro.
none
See,
of this, bruh. Because
y'all
we already know what's
motherfuckers.
gonna happen.
Y'all motherfuckers. I can't wait, dog. I swear to God, I'm gonna talk so much shit. When that season started, and I start doing these live watch parties, I'm gonna be chewing motherfuckers up alive. When y'all start seeing the Saints going undefeated, them motherfuckers gonna say they're Saints fans.
Look, I hope when the schedule release come out in a couple of weeks, I pray that the Falcons gonna be our first opponent.
Me too.
I don't care. Look, I don't care if it's in New Orleans. I don't care if it's in Atlanta. I want them at 12 noon on the first week of the season.
Right.
I don't care. Whoever we get in week 1, that's what I want. I don't care if it's the Falcons. I don't care if it's the Panthers. Matter of fact, I couldn't care less if it's the Steelers. I'll bring them on.
Bring them. And see that, like I said, they're not ready,
just
bro.
Bring it.
They not ready at all. They don't even have a fucking linebacker. They don't even have a quarterback. They talking shit. They ain't got no quarterback.
The best thing they got now, I mean, the guy was talking about Bijan Robinson, but
right, running back ain't gonna make no difference.
Automatic quarterback. Who's gonna be y'all QB1? Because it's shown enough ain't gonna be Penix.
Yeah, they ain't running back. I mean, good as Adrian Peterson was, he couldn't do shit until he got Brett Favre to get Favre and put it on.
And then you got as Mikey called, Tua turn the ball over in free agency, and that's your best one. And you know he's gonna have a hard time with that same defense.
Right.
He already know it's gonna happen.
What's down with it?
My guy in the building.
What's down?
No, my boy Kai in the building. What up, Kai? As he always say, my A1 since day one. My guy.
Like I said, they gonna talk this shit, man. Let me get back to these goddamn these numbers. Say happy birthday to my nephew Hurricane Mike. Hurricane Mike is still up there?
Yeah, he's still on here, but he's on mute.
I can't hear him. Yo, Mike muted Hurricane Mike. Yeah, he probably fell asleep in this motherfucker.
Yeah. He probably heard that little rant I gave that Falcon fan when he came on the panel. He probably just relaxed it and just said, "Go ahead, big brother."
Right. Was shucking.
Hey, Kyle, what the shuck is going on here, man? Ask me what the shug is going on here. I just want to know.
All right, let me put this back on the stage. Until this motherfucking sorry ass Falcons fan decided to show his so-called sorry ass face with that fucked up ass trophy case, right? Put a fucking cheeseburger in that shit, make it meaningful. So let's get back to this shit, man. Let's get back to these numbers, man. So when y'all look at this,
now we're back from commercial.
We're back from commercial. So any motherfucker, listen, we love fucking interference, right? You ever played WWE and put a motherfucking interference on the game? Let a motherfucker come out so he gets his ass bust.
Mm-hmm.
Triple threat match in this motherfucker. Fuck Jeremy Bernard.
Oh,
fuck Jeremy Bernard. No, you're not the best. So let's get to this. So
have they found the QB1 yet?
Yeah, exactly. Y'all can't. Y'all talk about receivers. Go get a
I got news for you. Even though y'all gave Rodgers the tender, I still don't see him being QB1 this year.
Yeah.
You might as well. I tell Steeler fans all the time. You might as well let Howard be your QB1 because
Right.
Aaron ain't gonna see the field no more, bro.
He ain't.
Unless he keeping the bench warm. I'm just telling it like it is, bro.
Right. So if you look at this guy, y'all, look at this guy's stats. He started off part with NAU. He had his first game shows you that this guy would be ready to play week one. He don't start off sluggish. He had 12 receptions for 141 yards. And what did you say, Bernard? Yeah, fuck German Bernard. 11.8 average, 22 with 2 touchdowns. Right? This is his first game in 2025, coming back 25. So this guy already started off a high start. 141 yards. Averaging the first down with 2 touchdowns. And they lose to Mississippi State, which is an SEC team. He still put up at his worst 60 yards, still put up a tub. Right? Still got points on the board, which is acceptable. Then he bounced back and have a 105-yard game, 6 receptions, 105, and a touchdown. So he got a game with he's scoring a touchdown every single game. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then they got to win 7 receptions, only 43 yards. But notice you ain't seen no low scores. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if that running game was going right that game, and the quarterback was inconsistent. And you go down to TCU, which is good competition. It was ranked 24. The thing that I'm sure. Look at the guy what he's doing against these good ranked opponents. TCU, he had 8 catches for 126 yards, 15.8 average, with 2 touchdowns. Right? Then they lost to Utah. He had 8 receptions, 40 yards, 11. And this is inconsistent quarterback play as well. Because Sam Levy was inconsistent as well. Then they go Texas Tech, number 7, and they beat them. Texas Tech, big schools, or schools that was ranked with David Bailey and all that shit, and 105. This is a playoff team, Texas Tech. And I'm keeping my eyes on Jeremiah White. Yeah, you can. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm keeping my eyes on Jeremiah Wright. If he pans out, they have a complete O-line. Yeah, that's true. That's what I'm saying. That's good. They got if dude pan out and he just replace him, then that's it. We got it. We already know. So we know we got our backup for CJ Reese. If CJ Reese fuck up, he gone. And then they go in Colorado, 2 receptions, 61 yards. And then he got hurt. That's why he got pulled out of this game. So this looked low right here, but this is the game he got hurt. So that's why you see he didn't play a full game. So this guy averaged over 60. He didn't ever have he had a 40-yard game, but just the numbers are ridiculous. The numbers, 141, 105, 126, 105. Like he was performing. And then, like you said, how many games is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look like 9 games. So he had 9 games with 7-11. And they got what, 13, 12 games plus bowl games. So 12 games, he would have been a 1,000-yard receiver. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this guy's a beast. You could just see what he do and how he get down. So yeah, he gonna be a beast. He gonna be a beast.
Mm-hmm.
How you feel about Jordyn Tyson?
Love it.
And you went back and looked at everybody. It's just like you said. That's why you really hearing shit, because he was always the best receiver in the draft and shit like that. It just with the injury shit, pushed him out of the top 10. He was supposed to be a top 5 pick, but it pushed him out of there because of the injury concern. That's why you was probably hesitant, not really seeing shit, because his draft stock dropped tremendously with that ACL injury. You know what I'm saying? I mean, not the ACL injury, the hamstring injury. Nobody want to take what you call him? I feel like you need to fix your smoke. Yeah, brother, I can't even hear that shit. I don't know. It's messed up. You know, it is what it is. But yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I don't even hear that shit anymore. Yeah, so it dropped. You know what I'm saying? The shit dropped tremendously. You feel me? So, you know, it is what it is for right there. But we did good in this draft, though. We picked up a lot of wide receivers, a lot of people. We got a lot of motherfuckers that we picked up. That's just straight decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with this draft, and I feel comfortable, and I'm cool with it, man. Like, yeah, try to put batteries in that, bro. It's just something that something wrong internally with that motherfucker. That motherfucker got an attitude problem or some shit. So, but I feel good about this guy, man. I feel real good about this guy. I know he can produce at a high level, and I do. I know it. How you
Yeah,
feel about it, Jerry?
I feel good. Feel good about that.
You went back and looked at that nigga's stats and shit in his tape, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at that and I said, "Oh, that must have been the schedule from last year with Arizona State." I think.
Yeah, that was the schedule. But like I say, he just fell because of the injury. That's why you weren't hearing him because you're probably like, oh, I ain't really hear too much about him because the injury history. They had him like with them injuries. Nobody was. He's first round talent, but the injuries made him look like nobody wasn't paying attention to him. But then you see the Giants. The reason they did what they do too, because the Giants was going to take him at 10. So the Saints had to just go ahead and take him because he wasn't going to be there. Because as it came, his draft stock started to rise and rise. And it was like they wanted him. You could see the interview Kellen Moore did with Rich Eisen. They wanted this nigga, bro. They wanted him bad. Everybody wanted you. John Harbaugh was gonna take him, bro. They were gonna take him because they don't know how Malik Neighbors was gonna look off coming off their injury with Malik Neighbors, because he tore his ACL, and they wanted him, bro. So that's why I'm excited. I'm so happy that because look, we could be here talking about a motherfucking O lineman like in the first round. That shit would have been ridiculous. That dude said Kellen Moore said he want this guy. He know who he want to draft. And he said, let's go get him. Let's go get him right off the dump, bro. Let's just go ahead on and get him. And I respect Kellen Moore for that. Kellen Moore know what he doing. He an animal with drafting. He got his guy. Look, when he got Shuck had a lot of injuries. And then look how he panned out. And Shuck is literally was the best rookie quarterback. That's why I got so much faith in Kellen Moore for him to take that game. Nigga like, damn, Shuck in the second round, we had? No, your boy's son. He said, nah, I'm taking Shuck. And everybody was shocked. Everybody, but now people shocked now because they like, damn, Tyler Shuck that good? Yeah, that nigga that good. Because like you said, when you can scout, bro, a good scout, bro, it knows it, bro. He's just a good scout. I wouldn't have minded the O-line. Hell, not in the first round.
No.
Hell no. They got too many dead. You can find a guard late in the late first round. I would have minded O-line that would have given us. Yeah, but even if it don't give us the top one, let's just say that this guy be a bust, right? You draft the O-lineman. Who the fuck you gonna throw the ball to? You gotta be able to throw the ball to somebody. You could stand back in that motherfucker for 90 years, make a sandwich back there. But if a motherfucker getting locked down, that pass rush is eventually gonna hit. It's gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like the people gonna get tired. You might have a safety run up, anything. So like the O line, I'm not gonna say it's an overrated stat, but a good enough O lineman. Like the Patriots went to the Super Bowl with a 26th ranked O line. Seattle 30 something. They just got the ball up quick. You just gotta that O line shit. I'm not taking the O line over a wide receiver. We see that with Cincinnati when everybody wanted them to take Penei Sewell and Jamal Chase. As soon as he come in, they go to the motherfucking Super Bowl. Till their defense got shitty, and then a play away, one cheap ass play away. No, man, I'm not getting no, hell no. I know it's your opinion, but you're out of your mind. A wide receiver in round 2, like, dude, you don't even know if these dudes gonna produce in round 2. You don't know none of, we want a bona fide for sure star. You want the best receiver at that position to help Tyler Shuck out. You don't want to go get nobody that's a project wide receiver. I mean, I can imagine Muaga. We don't. I can't. The reason I can't imagine this is what I'm saying. We see more receivers that turn out not to be busting guards. We do. All the receivers that went last in the first round, they panned out. They was decent. You see what I'm saying? JSN. Look at him. Look, you feel me? Like, I don't fuck with Jeremy Bernard, no, especially for Alabama. But no, bro, I'm not taking it. We don't know what Muaga gonna be. I think that shit was stupid for the Browns to do that anyways. Go get you a fucking wide receiver. You need wide receiver help. Like I'm saying, like I'm not taking no tackle over no wide receiver. That's just you put one motherfucker on the line. What about the other side? Yeah, it's a stepping stone, but bro, like your other half could get fucked up. You might as well just no, bro. You might as well just take a gamble on slinging that bitch. I know receivers. Browns got 2. Jeremy Bernard round 2, your boy. No, Jeremy Bernard is not my boy. I don't fuck with Alabama. I don't fuck with Alabama. Nothing personal against the guy, but I don't fuck with Alabama. But yeah, like I said, I'm not taking no guard. What you think, Jerry? I'm not taking no guard in no round one.
Nah.
Hell no.
Nah, I'm good. Nah.
Yeah, I'm not taking Bernard's a beast. What the dude talking? Nah, not better than Tyson. If he was such a beast, bro, he would have been a first round pick. He wasn't a first round pick. And I'm not saying that second round pick can't do nothing, but he's not a first round talent. He's not though. They had 3 receivers, bro. They had 3 day one receivers. Mekhi Lemon, Jordyn Tyson, and Cornell Tate. They was that like that for a reason. There was a reason that you round 2. You wasn't that, you know what I'm saying, wasn't that productive in college, or you wasn't that viewed as just like you said, the tape. But it is, I'm not saying dude ain't gonna be a good receiver. I just don't mediocre at best. I don't, you feel me? Like he'll be a solid receiver. I'm not saying he's not, but he ain't gonna be on no motherfucking top. He ain't gonna be no top 10 receiver in the NFL. Jordyn Tyson's ceiling is way up here. You can see first. Nobody said he can't, but I'm saying as me, if I'm going pick, right, he's not a monster. If I'm going to see, he won a monster in the playoffs. If I'm going to see when they got their asses blown the fuck out by Indiana, he's not a monster. He got blown out, couldn't do shit in the playoffs when real competition played them. And so what I'm saying is, you got to take in consideration. Like I'm going to take the best. If a monster, if Tyson is the best receiver, I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him in the draft. Tyson could for sure he barely can stay. Yeah, but that's the thing. Tyler Shuck could barely stay healthy. I understand what you're saying about the healthiness, right? Tyler Shuck had more injuries than that motherfucker, right? Tyler Shuck had more injuries, right? What's wrong with it, bro? Darren Berry highlights. Tyler Shuck had more injuries than what that nigga name is than anybody. But it just goes to show you, right? It just goes to show you who this guy is. I ain't saying the dude gonna be trash, Jeremy Bernard, but what I'm saying, he's not the best wide receiver in the draft. We're not gonna do that shit. We're not gonna just be biased and say crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not. He's not the best wide receiver in the draft. Jordyn Tyson is the best wide receiver in the draft. That's why I titled it. He's the best wide receiver in the draft. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna prove it, right? Y'all gotta check. Y'all gotta get a game plan for Mike Tyson's son, because he's gonna be knocking motherfuckers out on the field. He gonna be hitting the nigga with 3 pieces and shit, with a fucking Popeyes biscuit, nigga. He was ranked 5. Tyson was 3. I don't give a fuck where he was ranked, right? He shouldn't even be that close. But Tyson was supposed to be number 1, and that some of that ranking came from injury. Some of that ranking came from injury, bro. Some of that ranking came from injury. But like I said, Tyson is that nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's the best wide receiver in the draft. I'm showing you the numbers. 12 receptions, 141, 11 on average, 2 touchdowns, 22 long. You put him with Chris Olave, another good receiver, because you got to think about it like this here. Even with the Cornell Tate situation, if you want to just galvanize the situation, I'm not saying it's to play on Tate. I think Tate is an excellent receiver. But him playing along Jeremiah Smith, think about it. Him playing along, people say, well, it might not be a knock, but really take this into consideration. How many looks is Cornell Tate going to get when all attention is on Jeremiah Smith? What about if all attention was on Cornell Tate? He never played as a number 1. So if he got all attention on him, do you think he's going to produce at the same level? Hell no, I don't think so. I think he's going to be to me, he's just like he's going to be like Emmanuel Sanders, a solid receiver. He's not going to be never viewed as a top receiver. I don't think so. Maybe a Zay Flowers or something. Zay Flowers is pretty decent, but he ain't always viewed as the best, which I think Zay Flowers is a little underrated, though. Rankings don't mean nothing until you prove it. Who the hell is this? Rankings don't mean nothing until you prove it. Who's this? Saying some negative. This negative motherfucker saying some negative shit. Sound like if he stays healthy, I say yes. Well, ranking ain't nothing. When you go draft, you're gonna go draft a fucking. Let's just go draft a 7th-round pick then? Who said that they don't gotta prove it? What are you talking about, bro? Keep time. Are you a Saints fan? Who said that you ain't gotta prove it? You gotta prove it. But what I'm saying is I'm not gonna sit there and go pick. I'm not gonna go up there and pick a no-name motherfucker and say that he gotta prove it. I'm gonna go get the best player. So what are we talking about? Let me ask you a question. Do you think the Saints gonna make the playoffs this year? Do you think the Saints gonna make the playoffs this year? Keep time. This guy, do you think the Saints gonna make the playoffs? Just ask me. Do you think the Saints are gonna make the playoffs this year? Keep time. I want to see where this guy's mind is at. He seems like one of them negative Saints fans. I could be wrong, but he seems like one of them negative Saints fans. I feel negativity. So I want to see. He said, keep time. Do you think the Saints going to make the playoffs? Do the Saints have a shot at making the playoffs? I just want to know. Maybe I could be wrong. What's up? Dickerel Roberts, what's up? 80%? That's confident. I think they're going to make it for sure. I just want to see. Maybe. You never know if they stay healthy. Okay, you got a maybe. Okay. Maybe. I got a lot of people that come through here, but it's all good though, bro. It ain't no shot to you, brother. I don't know. I was reading this shit and it was like you were saying you didn't believe in Jordyn Tyson. Do you believe in Jordyn Tyson? I believe in Jordyn Tyson. Who do y'all want to pick? Is it anybody in the chat that doesn't believe in Jordyn Tyson? Is there anybody in the chat that doesn't believe in Jordyn Tyson? Let me know. It's all cool, bro. I just want to say, does anybody in the chat does not believe in this guy? Is this guy not the pick? I know everybody wanted biased picks. I didn't want Jordyn Tyson at first because of the medical. It didn't have nothing to do with his talent. But does anybody hate the Jordyn Tyson pick? Just keep it real. Does anybody don't like the pick? Does anybody think it's bullshit? Right? Does anybody think this pick is inaccurate? Right? Because I feel like this guy is going to be a beast. I don't think, a lot of people wanted Caleb down, right? Well, how many safeties are we going to have? The safety don't impact the game as a right. Unless you're a Minka Fitzpatrick or Troy Polamalu, right? Or Ed Reed, you ain't impact. I don't want no motherfucking safety. You know what I'm saying? And safety don't impact the game. Like, unless you're an interception safety, like a Xavier McKinney that had 8 picks in 8 games, in his first 8 games, where you could create a turnover and get my football team another possession. I'm not really that high. Like everybody wanted Caleb Downs, but the safety does not impact the game like that. That's why he fell so far. You feel me? Like if Caleb Downs had like 8 picks, 9 picks, I'm just saying how the game works, right? What safety have you seen besides maybe a Kyle Hamilton? But Kyle Hamilton gets interceptions. Kyle Hamilton gets turnovers. Kyle Hamilton forces fumbles. Caleb Downs didn't have a forced fumble. Caleb Downs can read and play the backfield well. You feel me? But you sometimes you got good corners that can stop. New channel. Who is that? Cab Jr. Right. What's up, man? What's up, brother? Cab Jr., what's up? Okay, let's get these. I like the pick. I'm optimistic. He's a wide receiver 2 behind Olave, so that would take the pressure off him. I think he's going into the season as the wide receiver 2, right? But I think eventually he's gonna usurp him. I think the talent will override it, right? I think the talent has to override it. The talent is this guy is gonna be the one. Or if you want to say 1-2, 1A, 1B, like if you want to say Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, well, that's kind of little bit gap, but Devontae Smith and AJ Brown, you can see that, but it's close. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get Olave. I love Chris Olave. I want him to get his contract extension and everything. What I'm saying is, I don't want to hold back this guy's potential. Now, I do have to see what happens with Chris Olave going forward because we didn't ever see him a full season with Tyler Shuck. So we do have to see that. A full season with Tyler Shuck. We have to see it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we know Chris Olave get hurt. We know he kind of kind of like more of an outside threat. Jordyn Tyson could get busy through the middle, more of a big body receiver. And I'm not saying shit right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna be the better player. You know what I'm saying? But if Chris Olave is the two, that's the best wide receiver two in football. Chris Olave, because he's still a one, but you just got somebody like I said, not Devontae Smith be the one. They're gonna see what he's gonna do because they get rid of AJ Brown, and they just brought in Makai Lemon. So you could still have two dominant wide receivers, and they be 1A, 1B as well. But I am optimistic. I see you optimistic. But like I said, Chris Olave gonna get the most targets, but you're gonna see Jordyn Tyson emerge. I think it's just like you said. That's what I feel like it's gonna be. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Sometimes you see Jamar Chase had the numbers, and sometimes you see T. Higgins have a better game than Jamar Chase. Now we know Jamar Chase is more dominant receiver, but T. Higgins still gonna impact the game. The playoff game where T. Higgins had a touchdown, Jamar Chase didn't. But Jamar Chase was still a better receiver. So that's what I'm worrying about. That's what I'm worrying about. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody in the chat not like the pick? Does anybody think we should have won defense? Right? And I was on a train to go maybe get Ruben Bain or whatever. I'm mad that motherfucker. I am mad that nigga fell to our division. I ain't gonna cap. So we gotta see his ass 2 times a year. But I believe in our offensive line. I believe they sharper. They're gonna get better. I don't think nobody gonna be able to stop him. And I see Ruiz. I'm glad we drafted the dude because they do put pressure under his ass. Put some pressure under that motherfucker and see what he do. He said, let's see. What's up, Captain? Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe. Let's get those likes up, man. See a lot of Saints fans in here. Let's get those likes up. He said 30 years. Man, when the hell do I get behind that damn goalpost? Huh? 30 years, man. When do the hell I get behind that? I don't know what you're talking about, brother. What goalpost? You talking about the Saints goalpost? Talking about the Saints goalpost? So look at these numbers because it said, yeah. So the Saints goalpost, yeah. So let me take this off the screen. Right? So yeah, y'all seen the numbers up there, and it's all good. So like I said, he said, when do I get behind? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. You never seen the team in person? Okay, so you never been to Superdome. Okay, yeah, you gotta go there, bro. All right, I used to work at the Superdome. It's nice. Never seen team in person. But yeah, you gotta go down there, man. Get your experience. That don't be loud as hell. They got some good food. They overcharging motherfuckers, but it's some good food down there in the dome. But man, I'm happy about it, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in here again, man. Coming here through, showing me some love. You heard me. But like I said, man, this Saints team is different. You know, a lot of people gonna doubt. They got motherfuckers thinking the Saints ain't. They got some people thinking the Saints ain't gonna make the playoffs. I trust in Kellen Moore, bro. I trust the process, and I trust in Kellen Moore and his vision. Remember, if you don't believe in Kellen Moore, just look at the Eagles' production when it dropped all the way down. The shit dropped all the way down, bro. They went from 5th to 21st in offense. They had bounced in the first round, right? He said, you haven't seen the dome. You must not be you ain't from New Orleans? You ain't from Louisiana, bro? He said, I have seen the dome since post office. Post office. Yeah. But like I said, man, this is a new Saints team. You can feel the vibe. They got motherfuckers still talking about we gonna go 2 and win 4 games. Just come on, man. If you're a Saints fan, pick your energy up, man. Be excited for the season. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to be optimistic, but let's go into the season with positivity. Right? Let's go into this season with positivity, man. Positivity, bro. Let's just do it. Ain't no reason to doubt. The Saints come on here and get their ass bust. We're going to talk about it. But until they get their ass bust, it's 0-0, bro. And we can win the Super Bowl. We can win it all next year. Right? We can win everything. Fuck. Seattle did it. Right? The Patriots, what the got motherfucking Patriots, what, 4 and goddamn 13? Kellen Moore is washed. That dude said Kellen Moore is washed. You crazy as hell. Kellen Moore can never be washed. Kellen Moore, you seen the Eagles. He just didn't have his picks. First of all, if you want to be technical, Kellen Moore actually had a successful season last year. You say, well, is it? How did he have a successful season? Well, his pick, the player that he drafted with no wide receivers, damn near barely playing, he went 5-3. It had a pass rating of 91, a 93, a 91 passer rate, 91.3 passer rating. So that motherfucking Mike McCarthy is washed. Right? He washed up. That nigga washed the fuck up. Looking at a motherfucking McDonald's menu on the sideline. Piccadilly menu. Fuck it. But I feel good about it, man. I feel good about this Saints team. This Saints team is they're gonna be elite, man. This Jordyn Tyson guy, the draft picks, they got Christian Miller. He's a good draft pick, defensive tackle. Oscar Delp, Bryce Lance, Trey Lance brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we probably gonna run maybe 11 personnel. That's probably what I want to run. I think that'll be the best for us to run that 11 personnel. With 3 wide receivers. Oh shit, 0 personnel. I'll spread 5 motherfuckers out. But I don't think. But Barry and Brown, they drafted him kind of like why they drafted another wide receiver. That dude is for special teams. He gonna be the next Rashid Shaheed. That's they specifically drafting for that. Lorenzo Styles as well. But they might move Lorenzo around, make him play the nickel, something like that. Let's get some comments. Anybody got any questions, comments, concerns? Let's get some questions. Dick Roberts said, last time I went to the Dome to watch the Saints. I thought you said you never been to the Dome. He said, I wore a brown bag when Jim Moore was a coach. Playoffs? You talking playoffs? And that Jim Moore was an asshole. But yeah, I ain't never see that paper bag shit. I didn't even see the Aaron Brooks era. I started watching football literally in 2006 when Drew Brees came in. You know what I'm saying? I was watching that shit. You know, don't really remember too much from the 60s. I really started watching football that '08 season when the Saints was cold, when he won the Super Bowl 2009. You know what I'm saying? That's the year I remember. But yeah, Jim Mora. Yeah, my grandma told me about that paper bag shit, that brown bag. They used to play in Tulane Stadium, the Aints and shit. But yeah, I'm glad I wasn't a part of that fucking era. They said they had a good dome patrol though. Ricky Jackson and them guys. I never watched that shit. I didn't. Aaron Brooks was going in '05. Breeze was in '06. That's when I started watching football. I don't know why. It just happened around that time. I seen the whole Drew Brees. Yeah, yeah. They should end the series tonight, bro. Hopefully, fuck. Hopefully, but it is what it is, man. That like you said. I'm optimistic about it. Am I gonna allow myself to be pissed off about? I'm not a second round, third round. Like he said, stop capping. Capping with what? What am I capping about? Some ain't shit. What am I capping about? Yeah, that's a lie. Sam Mill, y'all might make it to the Super Bowl. Y'all ain't gonna win that motherfucker. So you can have your highest hopes. I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all can probably make the Super Bowl. Y'all gonna get your ass. Y'all bet. Y'all gonna whoever make the Super Bowl gonna get blasted. You feel me? So okay, that's cool. That's cool. I ain't even gonna be on here that long till 8, so appreciate that information. I'm gonna try to keep my classes like right what is time, like 4, 5. It's a good time period. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all gotta see it. It's gonna be fun, man. I can't wait for that Pittsburgh game, boy. Me and Jerry gonna talk so much shit. Woo! Me and Jerry G gonna be talking so much shit, man. We had them live watch parties, man. I'm gonna be in this motherfucker. Uh he said, not to steal. I love Bernard to steal. SUV to your your other channel. Yeah. I know you was already sub. Yeah, we can't wait. Y'all gotta deal with me and Jerry G, man. Me and Jerry G talk shit, man. My nigga, I love Jerry G talking that shit. I ain't gonna lie, Jerry G. I love you talking that shit, man. Oh man, that shit gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny when that ass whipping get put on y'all. I'm gonna be in this bitch laughing and just man, that shit be funny when that belt to ass come out. That shit is just different, man. Nobody can't say that, especially a blowout. I want a blowout. I don't want no easy ass when somebody say, yeah, flag here, flag there. Yeah, I can't wait to play y'all. I can't wait, bro. I think I wanted to be in Pittsburgh. No, I want in the dome. I think it's gonna be going crazy. Becoming more Pittsburgh. It's more disrespectful to come in the motherfucker house and stomp them. But that dome, I want that dome to be rocking. I want y'all to feel the pressure of that dome. You gotta come, boy. You gotta come down here, TK. Come in that dome. Gonna get you some good food. I know that nasty shit you eating in Pittsburgh. I know that shit ain't good. I know they can't cook in no fucking Pittsburgh. Like New Orleans, Louisiana, period. Yeah. I heard some shit about a fried sandwich or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, anybody ate a fried sandwich before? Well, he from Cincinnati. He got decent food, I guess, but not like Louisiana. We got the best food. We got the best food. We got good food. I know Mississippi got some good food. Um, that did in 504 salted. Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. What's salted? Nigga, the crawfish that y'all can't cook? What you talking about? What's salty? You went to fucking Salty Joe's or something? You try some Cajun crawtators or something? South got the best motherfucking food. Up north, they can't cook up north. They put pizza in the oven every fucking day. They eat them frozen dinners up there. The food, nigga, you from Baton Rouge, nigga, so stop playing, man. Y'all know Still Matic is from fucking Baton Rouge. He root for the Tigers, but he don't like the Saints. Come on, man. Come on, man. He probably was one of the motherfuckers with the paper bags and got tired. Salty gumbo. Nigga, you from Baton Rouge, nigga. So, like, stop playing like you never had some good gumbo. This nigga is a motherfucking liar. Yep, look at Tyrone Keaton finally agreeing. South do got the best food for sure. Yeah, they do. Come down here, man. Get your Saints jersey, TK. Listen, it's all good. We know you're a Pittsburgh fan, but make the Saints your secondary team. Who want to see TK as the Saints as his secondary team? We want to see it, dog. I'll convert him right fucking now in the name of Tyler Shuck, Chris Olave, and Jordyn Tyson. Right now. With a little bit of Alvin Kamara with the Holy fucking Spirit, nigga. Yeah. Like I said, we gonna make them the second. Look, if you don't do that TK, make the Saints. Who want to see? We want to see TK make the Saints his second fucking team. We want to see him make the Saints his second team. Have your backup team. Have your backup team. Everybody know they got a backup team that they like. Everybody know they got a backup team that they like. Everybody know they got a backup team that they like. So go ahead on and fucking convert. Go ahead on and convert. Yeah, we gonna put him in the Saints jersey. I want to see TK in a fucking Saints jersey. I'll buy you one if you wear that motherfucker. Who you want? I'll buy it for you. Let me get him a Jordyn Tyson jersey. TK like the Saints, y'all. He like the Saints. He's a Steelers fan, but he like these Saints, man. You know you like these Saints. We gonna get him some good cooking, right? Oh man, I am hungry as a motherfucker. That nigga said, I don't put all that shit in my gumbo. Nigga, you don't know how to make no motherfucking gumbo. That's why you don't know how to make no motherfucking gumbo. That nigga said he put salt. That nigga probably put fucking saltine crackers in your fucking gumbo. I don't know. It sounds like some Baton Rouge hate. You on that New Orleans Baton Rouge shit. Don't want to root for the Saints, but want to root for LSU. Let the Saints would have been in Baton Rouge, you would have been fucking with them. Cause I know you would, cause you fuck with LSU. That's how I know some New Orleans hatred going on, nigga. You got some New Orleans hatred in your heart. 225. I got a 225 fucking area code, nigga. I stay right by Baton Rouge. Like I said, 504, nigga. 504. You ain't gotta be from fucking New Orleans to root for this. All the whole Louisiana. They got My dude Jerry G in Mississippi root for the Saints. Usually the people around the states, they got motherfuckers from Alabama, Arkansas. They usually root for the Saints. That's how it used to be. Us the shitty ass Cowboys. I don't know why the fuck would they want to root for them bitches. I don't know why. But like I said, man, we're gonna have a good. We did a good draft, man. I believe in Kellen Moore. I trust that nigga process. Excellent draft, bro. The draft was excellent. It hit it on it. It hit it right on the hammer, bro. The draft was excellent, bro. It was good. We got what we need to get. I feel good about it, man. I feel good about it. I feel good about it. I ain't gonna cap. It was good, man. So like I said, we'll see them. I can't wait to the schedule. I think Jerry G said the schedule come out either May 13th or May 14th. Um, I'm ready for that schedule. Let me see. We got May. It's not that far. June, July. It's not that far. August, September. 5 months. 5 months. Fuck. I wish football season wasn't so long, y'all. Man, that shit aggravating, bro. You got. Wow. They gotta do better with that. We're gonna have to try to campaign for them to reduce that shit to like. Because you shouldn't be waiting all that time for a draft, pro day and shit. So we're gonna try to get them to reduce that shit. Y'all, we're gonna try to get them to reduce that. I want to do a campaign to try to do like 4 months, bro. At least 4, 5 months. Not no 8 months. Dude, this dude look like this is like the same motherfucker on a different profile. Dude, y'all, with that shit affecting you, y'all that bad with the fire alarm battery? That's not fire alarm. God damn, I can't even hear that shit. Dude, it's not the batteries. The shit broke. I've changed it already. The shit just broke. Damn, that shit must. I can't even much hear that shit. But nah, fuck. I emailed video. The fuck. What was I saying? He said I want Marcus Colston. Nigga, Marcus Colston ain't even playing no more. What the hell is you watching? Marcus Colston ain't even playing no more, bro. Marcus Colston ain't even playing no more. So like I said, I'm finna get ready to get off here in a minute. He said I'm having live sports discussion on my channel. Yeah, you could drop your link, brother. You could drop your link. Don't matter. I'm having live sports on my channel. Yeah, you could drop the link. Don't matter. But oh Marcus. Oh, you want a Marcus Colston jersey? Yeah, Marcus Colston was a beast. I gotta go get me. I gotta go get me one. I can't wait to keep me updated. TK on them jerseys when they drop. I go get me a Jordyn Tyson jersey. That should be fresh, man. I love getting motherfuckers that come right out of the draft, bro, before they even play. I gotta give me some white jerseys. I want the gold one though, man. He said, cross them T's. Cross them T's. Captain, I like that helmet. That's a nice helmet on that motherfucker. Yeah, I'm gonna check y'all. I'm gonna get the email. I'm gonna check y'all. But yeah, man, I feel good about it, y'all. It's training camp coming next. That's gonna be good. We get to check that out. I don't think they're gonna flag me for pulling some tape on that, so I'll pull some shit on training camp, and we'll like go over there and see who got their asses mossed, who got fucking, who got their ass trucked. But I think we're gonna be nice. Um, I wish we would have traded up in the first round to go get like I don't know how they not Kayvon Thibodeau. I would want to go get a Kayvon Thibodeau. They want to make the trade from not a second round pick. I wouldn't mind it like that. I probably do the third round, but a second round I wouldn't mind. But Kayvon Thibodeau, he underperformed. He used to be a Duck. I like the Ducks. He underperformed, but he still was a solid player. The Saints didn't want to give him a second round pick, and he got the fuck. No, they wanted the Giants. The Giants offered him. Um, the Giants offered the Saints. Uh, they wanted a second round pick, and the Saints said we'll give you a fourth. We ain't going to hide in that, and the shit fell through the window like that. The shit fell through the window like that. That's how that happened. Yeah. Let's see what he got here. What's good, man? Jack Hunter, didn't see you in a minute, man. You been bullshitting, nigga. What's up, Jack Hunter, man? Good to see you back, brother. Didn't see you in a minute. What's good? We said it had to be a wide receiver picked at 8. We said it had to, yeah, we did. It had to been. It, you know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't get around, look, like I said, you couldn't get around 18 points per game. A motherfucker getting 18 points per game, a running back maybe could change, bring it up a little bit, but you need to have it for sure. You can't just throw everything on fucking Travis Etienne. Nah, it's a balance you got Shuck, but dude, you got to get another pass catcher. First of all, you're not even for sure if Chris Olave is going to just stay healthy, right? You're not even confident enough that the dude had a blood clot in his lung. Like, that's some off the field. That shit ain't even got nothing to do with football. You know what I'm saying? No, a non-contact injury. You know what I'm saying? So we had to take that pick at 8, bro. I mean, I know a lot of people want a defense. These print players. Let's just be honest. Like, what if one of these motherfucking defense players don't hit? Are they not as good as? Because listen, bro, there's a lot of them like Kayvon Thibodeau, Jadeveon Clowney, Jeff Okuda. I can name plenty of motherfuckers. Tyree Wilson, right? I'm not saying he ain't gonna be good, but they didn't hit. These like Kayvon Thibodeau and Isaiah Simmons. Like, you had a lot of these guys that was high generational talent. They did shit in the NFL. Different schemes is different. It's just different sometimes, bro. On that higher level, it's different. You know, David Bailey didn't really play no fucking competition like that. Who did he play? He played in Texas Tech. I mean, they was decent, but they didn't. Who did they play? You know what I'm saying? They got exposed when they played Indiana. They got blown the fuck out. I mean, they lost. No, Oregon. Oregon blew their asses out. And Oregon O-line ain't all that. But like you said, bro, I don't even think they scored if I'm not mistaken. But let's see. Kev Jr. says, oh, you said 2 channel. Oh, I think I know this. Oh, so this is this Kevin Hunter? I mean Kevin this must be Kevin Austin. This you, Kevin Austin, on Casual? That's what you were saying about the second channel. Is this you, Kevin Austin, on another page? That's must be what you've been saying, bro. This must be Kevin Austin. What's up? Double down, keep bills good, luck out. Yeah. Let's see. He said Jack Hunter said edge and D tackle is so iffy in the first round, but now we're gonna let Chuck cook. Yeah, we got to. It was if it wasn't the highest paid D tackle class. Besides, you wouldn't get nobody out of the edge except for like a Ruben Bain. But I see why the Saints move the way they move, because why pivot? Why would I be focusing on? So like I can't focus on, like I said, my own fucking bleeding, and I'm taking pain medicine for my I got medicine that helps out with my stomach, right? My stomach hurt, but I'm taking painkillers for the mind. That don't make no sense. Your arm, you wounded on offense. You need to go offense first. Not, people say, well, the second round, but bro, if you can go get the best wide receiver available, go get him at 8. Because if we really want to be technical, our defense was top 10. They say, well, yeah, let's go get somebody to take us over the edge. Bro, ain't none of the motherfuckers was going to take nobody over the edge like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could look at the Texans. Let's just use the Texans, for example. Texans had the best defense in the league. They was holding motherfuckers to 17 points per game. But if you can't score more than 17, you history. If Tyler Shuck go to throwing the ball, trying to force things, you see him throw a pick 6, he starts trying to force shit, and you get in one of those tight playoff games, but you need to score the ball, and you lose the game. Your defense give up 10 points, but you can't score number 7. We've seen it in the Patriots game. They couldn't put up more than 10 points. The Broncos, because they had a shitty quarterback. We don't have a shitty quarterback, but if you have people that you can't throw it to, it will make your quarterback look shitty. If you ain't got nobody to throw the ball to like that. So, like I said, I think you had to go with the best move available. You got to, bro. You can't fuck around with this shit, nigga. You can't mess around, bro. And go defense, and then, like, just say Ruben only be the same player, right? And we take a step back. Let's just say at best this nigga is mediocre. Let's just say the nigga mediocre, right? what if he mediocre and he let's just say he's a Kayvon Thibodeau. Came in, is just solid, but it's not good enough. Dude, and your offense can't get nothing going. So when teams is getting, just say the secondary get exposed, because if his pass rush don't hit and the secondary get exposed, dude, you get back on the field with no fucking confidence. Then that's if Chris Olave don't go out the game and with limping like he on motherfucking Tom and Jerry. If he don't go to limping and getting hurt and shit. So that's why I say offense was a major need. You can't sit up here and be 18. Look at all the teams that had 18 points per game and they didn't make the playoff. If one of them made it and then it didn't do shit. You can't address that need and just skip right over the offense. Now, next year going into the draft, we can address defense because we got our offense locked up. Now you can go get David Bailey or Ruben Bain or somebody like that. If you was to trade up, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be picking that third too when we win the Super Bowl. But you can't do it, bro. You can't do it. I'm so glad that the Saints went offense. Cornell Tate wasn't there. I wanted Jordyn Tyson. I was under an impression that you could trade up for the nigga, but that dude wasn't gonna be there. The Giants was trying to take him at 10. The Giants wanted him. Call your landlord on a detective. White dude. Yeah, that I ain't got a landlord. But the Giants wanted him at 10. He wasn't gonna be there. So you could look at Kellen Moore, dude. He wanted that motherfucking dude, bro. They wanted that nigga, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. You got to go get who he wants. That dude won't worry about no motherfucking defense. That nigga is an offensive coordinator. He want to go offense. He want to go offense. We had to go offense, bro. You need offense in this league to win. It's not even up for debate. It's not even up for debate, bro. You got to have a premium, solid offense to win, bro. You got to. You got to have a wide receiver too as well. Let's read Jack Hunter comment. Jack Hunter said, if we are going to be as good as we think, then we won't be picking at 8 again. Yeah, that's true. And wide receiver is a premium position that we need to battle. That's a true statement, Jack Hunter. Jack Hunter, let me reread his question. He said, if we are going to be as good as we think, then we would be picking 8 again. And wide receiver is a premium position that we need to battle. Exactly. That's exactly right, bro. We won't be picking at 8 again, right? And we needed to address a premium position. And what's the most safer pick? Because even if you just say you had skeptical about Jordyn Tyson, bro, the motherfucking Tyler Shuck is throwing him the ball. So you know he's going to get better. But what I'm saying is that was the safest pick that you could get. I don't give a fuck about the injuries no more. If that's the case, we might well just throw Tyler Shuck, because Tyler Shuck had more injuries than his ass prior year. He tore every fucking thing. He had like, 3 seasons in the injury? Dude only had 1. And that MCL, ACL that shit was way in 2022. They try to see see this is why I don't fuck with the media. The media try to manipulate shit and pull strings to defer shit and pitch shit out. When you really think about it, that was 2022. They didn't put that in context. They just make it. He had to dealing with the 2 hamstrings, and another thing that I've learned, that hamstring that he was dealing with, he injured that. He re-aggravated that. He played on it. He knew it was injured. He played on it. That's what made it worse to sideline it. It wasn't like it was a hamstring that came out of it, just jumped to a grade 2. No, it was a grade 1 hamstring, right? It was a grade 1 hamstring. And a grade 1 hamstring immediately turned to a grade 2 hamstring because of he kept playing on the shit. It wasn't just like it went straight to he just tore his fucking. Because see, they made it as the media made it look like his shit just ripped. And he was dealing with that problem. No, it was he played on it. He said he thought he was cramping, but he didn't know it pulled him. That just showed you that that's just bad medical. Bad medical from Arizona State. I believe the Saints didn't improve their medical. It's the same thing with what the guy name is Marshawn Lattimore had. Horrible. Remember that was the knock on Marshawn Lattimore, his hamstring injury. He never dealt with it. Soft tissue shit, that's better. Dude said, look, man, I'm gonna get a chef, you heard me? And we're gonna cook this shit. That nigga said he gonna go get him a chef. He gonna eat right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna train right. He got that dude, man. That dude is a dog, bro. That dude is an animal. And I like what he said in the press conference. Like, look, yeah, we gonna tear these niggas up. Me and Chris Olave, it's gonna be hard to start the confidence, man. I like the confidence. Don't be up and down saying some shit like, "Oh, you don't know if you gonna I'm a try hardest." No, I don't want to hear that shit. I want to hear what he said. And I like what that nigga said, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see if I can get down there and interview the brother or whatever. You see if we can get Jordyn Tyson to come on this motherfucker. Y'all Saints players, if y'all watch, I'm gonna email some of these Saints players, and I'm gonna see if we could get them to come on here. I'm gonna see if we get them to come on there so we could get them. I'm trying to email Tyron Matthew and wait for him to email me back so we could get Tyron Matthew on this motherfucker. Which I'm pissed that you retired, nigga. But it's all good. It's all good. Give me 1 second, real quick. My bad. All right. Let's get some questions rolling in, man. Anybody got any questions? Let's get some questions rolling in. I gave my commentary on it. Let's get some questions, man. How do y'all feel? How do y'all feel about playoff rankings? How do y'all feel about what's going on? So I agree with you, Jack Hunter, on that. Premium position, you got to take it. I've been preaching that shit 2 months prior to the draft. You got to take the position. It's a position of need. Go ahead on and do it. I'm not going to waste games. And if I want to see what Tyler Shuck full potential going to be, I'm going to get it popping right away. I'm not going to waste no time. I'm not going to sit here and waste no time. 3 years down the line, we don't draft no motherfucking receiver. And we just like, okay, it's top. No, we going to draft what's around him, which I know he going to succeed. But just say, like, if you got to find out what you got is in your quarterback. You got to get, because if you would just say you don't get no weapons, then the next narrative is, okay, we have no weapons around Tyler Shuck. Is he good or is he not? He got a bad season. What you going to say? He's a bad quarterback or he ain't got no weapons? So if you get the weapons, it's all the pressure now on Tyler Shuck to come through, which I know he's going to come through. You're too smart of a quarterback. But you know what you have. You know what you have going into next year. Defense should get addressed next year because our offense is going to be phenomenal. But like I said, it might not even matter. Even if we get a first-round pick, a first-round pick, it'll move somebody around. Somebody going to probably be a weak link. But we might not even have no weak links on our team, on our roster. Everybody might be cold. Everybody going to be cold. So it's like you said, shit might not even matter where we pick at. But if Alvin Kamara come back or not, which I know he's going to come back, man. My nigga AK-41. If we have a good season, see how to utilize him. But I told you, they not going to get rid of AK, bro. The draft, if they wanted to, bro, they would have just got Mike Washington. They would have went and got a running back. They ain't going to replace him, bro. They know if anybody, like, come on, man, we got to be honest, bro. We got to stop with this Alvin Kamara shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop with it, man. Like, playing like motherfucker get injured and shit like that. With Alvin Kamara, it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Like the dude, like you see when Alvin Kamara was clearly healthy, right? You seen it. You see what I'm saying? And people saying, got motherfuckers saying that Alvin Kamara can't stay injured in durability. That ain't his problem because they got that fucked up medical. Y'all run them up the motherfucking middle. You running them up the middle of the motherfucking field. What you expect? You running him up the middle of the field, bro. He gonna get injured. That's not his fucking game. You know what I'm saying? But Alvin Kamara is productive. If that's the case, right? We want to play that game, that dumbass game with Alvin Kamara, right? Well, why the fuck did we sign Travis Etienne? Travis Etienne had a horrible year in 2024, but then under Liam Cohen, that's when he bounced back, and then that's when he got the bag. Alvin Kamara had a bad season, then he bounced back up with a good season, and then he had a bad season, right? And we're not gonna wait for the reinsurance, the reawakening, because the best years when Alvin Kamara, you can see it in 2022. was with Mark Ingram. When you got a player like Mark, first of all, Alvin Kamara is not an original running back. He's a scat back. He plays in the slot. He's not an original running back. An original running back is a motherfucker like Mark Ingram that just pound that bitch. You feel me? He runs up the middle. Even when he had Latavius Murray, which he wasn't that good, it was a little sort of a bit of a drop off. But the production, when you could see when Mark Ingram was the primary running back, Alvin Kamara was number one, but he wasn't getting the same amount of running back through the middle reps. It's kind of like he was a running back number two. You feel me? But he lined up all over the field. That's how you use Alvin Kamara. You don't run him up the fucking middle like Kellen Moore was doing. He didn't. Kellen Moore he played him wrong, bro. I like Kellen Moore, but he played him wrong. Alvin Kamara was not, and maybe it was a part of the plan, so they don't expose it. Look like Alvin Kamara washed and come out here and fuck over people. But Alvin Kamara was not washed. He's gonna prove it. So if you're expecting Alvin Kamara to have 900 yards on the ground like he did that one season, he never was 1,000-yard back. That's ridiculous. Alvin Kamara had more fucking receiving yards than rushing yards because he's more of a receiver than a running back. You line him up in the slot, right? You line him up in the backfield, get him a toss and everything. He gonna hit. So I don't want to hear that Alvin Kamara shit washed up or he not durable. Yeah, because you running him up the fucking middle to get him hurt. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. Loomis sounds like he wants Cam back, but when asked about Kamara, no comment. Loomis sounds like he wants Cam back, but when asked about Kamara, no comment. I don't know what they're gonna do, bro. They fucking over Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, God. They looked at Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara had 476 yards, 100 something on the. Let's keep this in context. He played 11 games. Didn't play a full season. If Alvin Kamara played a full season, he could at least have 700 yards, which he always get. They're looking at the one touchdown production. It just kind of baffles me because, like, are we really serious right now? Like we know Alvin Kamara is not going to be the running back one. He's not. He never was the running back. Bro, he never was the running back number. When has Alvin Kamara ever been the running back one? You just looking at Alvin Kamara because he got the most touches. Let's look at it like this. Jahmyr Gibbs and Ty Montgomery. Now, they both get almost the same amount of reps, right? But Ty Montgomery might have more yards. Jahmyr Gibbs is more used in the passing game, right? Or we could look at it like Reggie Bush and Deuce McAllister, right? Dude, when you seen Deuce line up for a fucking screen pass, you seen Deuce running up the middle, and you seen Reggie Bush be a running back. Reggie Bush had 37 yards in the fucking in when we played the Chicago Bears, and they got 139 yards with 2 touchdowns. Drew Brees stepped back, threw that bitch to him, and he broke that bitch, shook 3 motherfuckers into. That is Alvin Kamara. He's literally a Reggie Bush 2.0. But he can run the ball. But that's not his primary thing to do is run the ball. It's not. It's to line up and manipulate the linebackers. Who caught the back shoulder fade against Minnesota before that bullshit, fake ass, rigged ass Minnesota Miracle? Alvin Kamara in the back of the end zone. That's what he does. He's a specialist. That's like you saying, I want to, Taysom Hill had 300 yards. Motherfucker, he ain't get that many reps. Why would I expect this man to throw for 700, to throw for 3,000 yards, and he got to be a special teams, running back, quarterback, and tight end? Same thing with Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara was more of a receiver, bro. If I pull up his numbers, let's pull up Alvin Kamara numbers. Let's pull up AK numbers. This shit is crazy. This Alvin Kamara shit is just ridiculous. You know, looking over on some bullshit like that, I'm gonna have to say fuck them. But they I don't know what they doing. Maybe they don't want nobody game planning for Alvin Kamara. Maybe they want to keep motherfuckers stuck. Let's see. Let's go to. Let's go right quick to Alvin Kamara numbers. I don't want Kamara back, but it seems like. Oh, you say I want Kamara back. It seems like they don't. Yeah, they got some bullshit going on. Let's see. We're gonna pull this up and then I'm gonna get off of here. Alvin Kamara. I just want to show y'all the bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just making this shit up. The stats don't lie. You know, the only time stats lie is if a motherfucker um, not being used right. Let's see something. All right, let's go to Alvin Kamara stats real fast. Come on, man. All right, let's check it out. So Alvin Kamara stats. Because motherfuckers, they weren't saying that shit last year. Remember, everybody was saying Alvin Kamara is washed. Come on, then when he come out and have a run for fucking 900 yards, then he not washed no more. So I guess then he turned around and be washed. 30 years old and he washed. Come on, bro. In this NFL where you got Derrick Henry taking all them hits and his ass still good, stop, man. Not playing fucking game. All right. Now let's look at 2017 rushing. 728, 883. Let's go all the way down. I want to go to receiving. This nigga had more fucking yards running. Look at this. I'm just showing y'all how stupid this shit is. 8 touchdowns, right? 728. Yeah, 728 yards. 2017. How many fucking yards did he have in 2017? More yards. With 3 less touchdowns, he had more yards. So if you want to judge Alvin Kamara, let's judge him for what he was when he had this. 826 yards. Yes, somebody motherfucker be in the background saying, "Well, is he? What about he had 100 and something receiving yards? Motherfucker, did you see him getting the ball? Did you see how many targets he had? Let's see. 81 targets, 100. Now somebody gonna play this fucking stupid. And see, this is the stupid shit I'm talking about. And I like putting daggers in motherfuckers. This is the stupid shit that I'm talking about. The motherfucker had 100 targets. Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, y'all gotta pay attention to this shit. Targets does matter because it's showing you how much you was utilized. They said we wasn't open. What the fuck are you talking about? He wasn't throwing the ball. He never. You said me open a screen pass. You can't give him a screen pass. None of that shit. So if Alvin Kamara gets the touches that he needs, 100 targets, he gets you this. Let's go to 2025. The motherfucker had 39 targets. Literally 80 targets. That's why he had 186 yards. Because his targets was less. Look at 2024. 543 when he was targeting more. What that is? 49, 59, 69, 79, 89. Nigga, that's 50 more fucking targets. So if you target him 50 more fucking times, he get 543 yards. This is shit that make me mad because this shit is fucking deceptive. So you gotta watch some of these motherfuckers. Some of these people that talk about the Saints and they try to speak on Alvin Kamara, this shit is deceptive. This is what Alvin Kamara bad season. Look at his targets. His targets went down by 50, so of course his fucking production gonna go down. And you know what's even worse? It was only 11 games. He only played 11 games. So let's just say he would have got more targets. Bro, come on, bro. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now, bro? And motherfuckers say I'm retarded, but I'm showing you when you reduce a motherfucker targets, of course he's gonna produce less. If a motherfucker take more shots in the game, he's gonna get less. That's the whole fucking reason AJ Brown trying to get the fuck out of Philadelphia. Because he ain't getting no targets. And have a 7-yard game. I'm finna get rid of y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I'm glad y'all in this shit. I'm just showing y'all the bullshit, dog. Y'all can't see this bullshit. I just showed y'all. I proved it to y'all. I proved it. But like I said, that's just the shit that I'm talking about right there, man. That's just the shit that I'm talking about. So if a motherfucker try to come at you with Alvin Kamara, he said we still live. Yeah, we here. What time are you doing it? Cause I might have to do it. I don't know if you're doing something right now. I'm gonna have to do it another time. I got some shit I'm doing for the rest of the day. I gotta eat and shit. But I'm gonna email you, bro. I'll email you about it. But let's see. But like I said, I'm gonna get ready to get off it, man. I do appreciate y'all, everybody, for coming in here. Thank y'all. I will be live tomorrow, same time, like 4:30 or whatever. It's my new time slot for right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick some classes up Sunday once we get back closer to the season. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all, everybody, for coming in. Anybody got any last questions, comments, concerns before I get off here? Any last questions, comments, concerns? But I do appreciate y'all for coming in here, man. The people that's consistent, my consistent viewers. Shout out to my consistent viewers. Shout out to Jerry G. Um, Shout out, man. I appreciate y'all for coming in here, man. Make this shit fun for me. Whoa, what's down with it, man? What's down with it? Rose City. What's down with it, brother? What's up? So I do appreciate y'all for coming in here. I do appreciate y'all. Anybody got any last questions, comments, or concerns? Anybody got any last questions? Any last questions before I end this live? Give it about 30 seconds. But with that, I'll go ahead and get rid of it. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Shout out to Jerry G, man. Rocking from start to finish, man. Appreciate that, Jerry G. Appreciate all y'all in the chat, man. Thank y'all. I will be live tomorrow at 4:30, around this time, 4 o'clock. So look for me. Appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all share this page and get people to come to this page or whatever, so we can talk Saints ball. Y'all get them Saints fans to come here. And we appreciate it. Let me answer this last question. If anybody got any more. No Chop Pocket said, do you feel like we need another center? We need to find Eric McCoy insurance policy. That's a good question, bro. Yeah, that motherfucker. Like I said, that motherfucker come here on a stretcher, bro. That motherfucker come to the game in the ambulance and he leave in the fucking ambulance. I do think we need a backup center. I think we need a backup center. You would have to. You would have to either go get a UDFA because, like I said, you can't trust the motherfucker. The motherfucker like Mr. Potato Head just fucking fall apart. You know what I'm saying? So him and Tua must be fucking brothers. So yeah, bro, you're gonna have to go get a backup center. I don't know who they're gonna get, but they gonna have to get a back center because if he just them injuries, bro, that's just not cool, man. Like that nigga body can't be that fucking unhealthy. So yeah, I think you do need the Nola chop pocket. You need it, bro. You gotta go get you have to address the backup center. You got to. Yeah, man. You got to. But I appreciate y'all, man. I'm coming in here, man. Y'all catch me tomorrow. I'm gonna be through here tomorrow, same time. Appreciate that, man. Shout out to all my Who That fans, my Saints niggas in here, man. Who that, man? The mouth 56 out. You heard me? Who that?